Good morning from Richmond Airport parking deck. We are on our way to New York City. We will be there literally for today, and then we leave tomorrow morning. We are going to see Florence and the Machine and do a little bit of exploring in the city, and hope you guys enjoy. We just landed in New York. It was such a quick, easy flight. Now it is time to catch a lift over to our hotel, drop our things off, and explore the city. Just got to the hotel. We are staying at the Voco, Times Square South. It is super pretty inside. All right, we just dropped our stuff off in the hotel. Can't get into our room yet, so we are gonna go take a walk to the Empire State Building and then find a quick bite to eat, most likely New York slice of pizza. The Hannah's run on Dunkin'. We are super lucky with the weather today. It is about 70 degrees in New York, bright sunny sky. It is beautiful here. This is actually my first time being able to explore New York. I've been here before, but I haven't actually stopped, walked around the city and done some exploring. All right, we are going to go to the top of the Empire State Building. This is super cool. All right, we are walking in. We're going to the second level. They said you can make a reservation on the second level. We didn't have one before we got here, so I'm gonna give it a whirl now. All right, we got our tickets. Here we go. Oh my gosh, Minnie has been to the top of the Empire State Building? What are you doing here? Get back to Florida. So they do have a museum before you go up that you can explore and check out. A lot of neat history of the building. Honestly, I would never, ever be able to do this job. Just me standing on the edge of really high things freaks me out, so I'm getting a little nervous. The world's most famous building. Way out there is the Statue of Liberty. Unbelievable. To the top of the Empire State Building. It is unreal. These views, highly recommend if you come to New York City. It's super easy to get a ticket. You just walk right in, go to one of the ticket booths on the computer, and you go right up in an elevator. It's so much fun. There also is a museum and a gift shop. Tons of things to do here. just finished up the Empire State Building. It is so amazing. And again, highly recommend. Now off to grab a quick bite to eat. All right, we're gonna stop and get a New York slice of pizza at Rosa's. I am super excited for this and a bit hungry. It's not a trip to New York without a slice of pizza. All right, I went with the classic pepperoni. Hannah got the pepperoni mushroom. And we got 2 Diet Cokes, all for 15 bucks. Just finished up at Rosa's Pizza. Super good spot. It is right on 7th Avenue. It's kind of diagonal from Madison Square Garden. Highly recommend. Hannah and I were just saying that the New York style of pizza with the thin, crispy crust, it's truly just the best. All right, well, here is our room for the evening. Little queen bed there. Tight little quarters. Got a TV. Plenty of space though. Nice little walk-in shower. Bathroom. Perfect for one night. Just did an outfit change. Whoop, whoop. It is time to head to Harry Potter store in New York. And guess what I'm gonna have that I just recently had a bunch of? Butterbeer. Florida. It followed me all the way to New York. Tastes just as good, and you get to keep this souvenir mug. They also have a little rinsing station where you rinse it off and take it home. So it will be coming home with me. And I'm gonna attempt to make my own butterbeer. Just kidding, I'm just gonna drink coffee out of this. All right, here are the house ones. Honestly, I would go with this one. The cup of Hufflepuff for $42. Just found the jackpot. All right, we are getting ready for our virtual reality experience here at the Harry Potter store. I am super excited. I also have no idea what to expect, so here we go.
In just a moment. You can store whatever you need to store inside the lockers. I promise it'll just be us in here. No Nifflers will be in here today. Once you have the hand sensors, you can turn around and face me, and we're gonna put them on all together.
All right, we just finished up the virtual reality experience. It was so awesome. I wasn't able to record anything once we got into the room, but it was cool. It's like you're flying. You had a wand, you could cast spells, and everyone got to share what house they are. And so we were able to take on the Death Eaters. We just finished up at the Harry Potter store. Tons of cool merch, a lot of merch that I have never seen before. So if you are in New York City and you love Harry Potter, you should absolutely check this out. And they also have a couple other really cool experiences other than the virtual reality experience that you can do. We just did the virtual reality experience, and it was my first time doing virtual reality. Really enjoyed it, and now we are going to go get ready for the concert and head to dinner and maybe putz around Times Square. headed to Times Square. This will be my first time at Times Square. Super excited to see it. I feel like I see it in all the movies, TV shows, but seeing it in person will truly be amazing. Here we go. All right, a couple of quick tips if you do come to New York City. 1, make sure your head is on a swivel or you will get hit. Lots of car horns. 2, stay close to your group. If you're with a group, highly recommend you stay with them. And 3, if you have a bag of some sort, make sure you carry it close to you. A lot of groups get together, especially when crossing the crosswalk, so just keep your items close to you. We are headed to grab some food before the concert, and we are going to hit up a ramen spot. Scratch that, the ramen place had a really long line, so we are at Pennsylvania 6. Pennsylvania 6 was a really good American-style restaurant. They had plenty of options, a ton of seating indoors, a very beautiful bar. I got a beer, Hannah got a cocktail, and we did get some appetizers, and for our entrees, I did get a burger, and Hannah got the tuna. All right, we have made it to Madison Square Garden, where we are going to see Florence and the Machine. Woo! Alright, so it is the next morning. We had an amazing time at Florence and the Machine. She is so good live. Oh my goodness. It was both of our first time seeing her live. It was unbelievable. So if you ever have the opportunity to see her, if you like her music, you should absolutely do so. So we only have about a couple hours left in New York City. We're gonna grab a bagel for breakfast before we head to the airport. Also, I slept like a rock last night. It was very comfortable bed, and the room was nice and cool. You'd think in New York you'd be hearing sounds and car horns and things all night long, and I actually didn't hear a single thing. So I slept really, really good. All right, we are headed to a little spot called Best Bagel and Coffee. We just finished up at the bagel shop. It was so good, and the portion size is really like, it's a lot. So we paid, I believe, $9.25 for one bagel. It was the bacon, egg, and cheese bagel, and it's worth it. Also got a really good hazelnut cold brew. Stomach is full, and we're off to the airport. So we are about to head back to Richmond. We had a fabulous time in New York City. I do have my pumpkin spice latte. We have a pretty quick flight. We will definitely be back to New York City. I know it was for literally less than 24 hours that we got to explore the city. A couple things we want to do the next time we come is absolutely look at Central Park, also explore the Rockefeller Center, maybe do a little bit more shopping, and last but certainly not least, we want to find the cash cab. All right, we made it back to Richmond safe and sound. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.